This team got better. They sure did. This team got better. Man, this team got better. Can you believe it? This team got better. Stop playing. The Charlotte Bobcats made
Hornets, bro. Hornets.
In-season trade? Yeah, man. They sure did. Wow. Hey, we can't forget these guys, though. Greek Freak, yeah. That was the reigning champs. They got a dirty player, though. What about Miami? South Beach. This ain't looking too good. I don't know, guys. Me either. Well, guys, the NBA free agency has just concluded. And the Chicago Bulls have not made a trade. Before we get started, can you guys do me a huge favor? Can you guys hit the like button? And also subscribe to my channel.
Down there.
It would do a lot for the development of future content.
Yes, it will.
Moving forward. You heard the guy. And also, doesn't cost you guys absolutely nothing.
Not a doggone
Simply
thing.
Hit that subscribe
Not even
button.
$1.
And remember,
It is
better to give
than to receive.
He's a pastor now.
You are now getting a royal perspective.
That's awesome.
All right, I have to be honest.
Tell the truth.
I am wholeheartedly concerned about the Chicago Bulls moving forward.
Why?
There's one glaring weakness that Chicago Bulls are suffering from.
What's that?
They lack interior defense, interior athleticism.
You're right.
They lack a presence in terms of front court depth.
They don't have it.
Reliable big man contribution.
Kinda
I
slim.
think from the guard position, we're fine.
We got Lonzo and Caruso.
But we're going to be in some trouble come the playoffs.
Ooh, crunch time.
Look at NBA GMs. They looked at Chicago Bulls and look at all the moves they made prior to the start of the NBA season.
What'd they say?
And they noticed one glaring weakness.
Yeah,
They
they
exploited that. A lot of these NBA teams, such as the Milwaukee Bucks,
Yeah.
you look at the Miami Heats. These teams wasn't necessarily active.
No,
Even
it
though,
wasn't.
Milwaukee made some trades, but it wasn't necessarily create a bigger gap between where they are now and where they could potentially be. But yet and still, they realized there were moves that needed to be made. Champions.
No, not
But I
really.
look at the fact that what they got already there. They have Giannis. There's no answer for Giannis.
No, there's not.
I know Brook Lopez is currently still dealing with the injury.
He's hurt.
But he'll be back soon.
Very soon.
Look at the fact they have Bobby Portis, former Chicago Bulls player.
He's a sniper.
You look at the fact that they have Middleton. You look at the fact that Miami Heats, Bam Adebayo.
Bam.
He's not necessarily one of the tallest big men, but he's very athletic for his size.
He is.
He makes up for that, his height differential, just by his sheer athleticism.
He got it.
So I look at the fact that, man, like, what the Chicago Bulls are going to do, considering now we already struggled with the Sixers without a Ben Simmons.
We did
You
struggle.
couple that now with the fact that, yes, they lost Seth Curry.
Yeah,
And
they
that's
did.
a big loss. I don't know if I would have actually sacrificed Seth Curry.
He can shoot.
For older 32-year-old James Harden, but
He's slowing down.
they actually got another possibly a 1A or a 1 to Joel Embiid.
1B.
Not to mention they still have Matisse Thybulle. They
They
still
do.
have Maxey.
He's fast.
They still have Tobias Harris.
Kind of suspect this year.
So I think it's a win-win. Now, a team that's already has given us problems as well, even though we beat them, but they made a significant jump as well, which is obviously the Brooklyn Nets, right? Them cats. Oh my God. They got Kevin Garnett. Now they have Ben Simmons, who's kind of a liability on the offensive end.
He can't shoot.
But look at the weapons around him.
Man.
You talking about Steph Curry.
He can shoot.
Joe Harris has not played that much this season because of injury.
He can shoot.
Not to mention that down they got even bigger with Andre Drummond.
Oh,
Not
man.
to mention, if Kyrie can actually find ways to mitigate and actually get around all of the COVID protocols,
Man.
they have Kyrie. They sure do. Not to mention, they retain Patty Mills. He fast. They have also Aldridge, even though he has not been playing much.
Skilled big man.
They still have Blake Griffin.
He can't dunk no more.
So they have all this front court depth.
too much.
So what is the Chicago Bulls supposed to do when we know our most glaring weaknesses
Buy out.
are our interior defense and even front court depth?
Man, we need some.
What are we to do when teams is now caught up with us? Man, they sure caught up for real. Clearly, the Bulls have to look at the buyout market. I mean, there's no way possible we're going to be able to compete in the playoffs. Not at all. Think about that. The Bulls got to go through two of those juggernauts now. At one point in time, we were hoping that, Milwaukee will land on the opposite side of the bracket.
Man, me too.
So the only time we had to actually deal with those guys is during the Eastern Conference Finals.
Hopefully it was.
Now we got to go through potentially the Nets, potentially Milwaukee, potentially the Heat, potentially the Sixers.
Wow.
Not to mention the Cavs.
They got better.
The Cavs, folks.
They didn't waste any time with that.
I just got a huge question.
Ask it then.
How are the Bulls going to compete against all of that?
Buy out.
You talking about, we just mentioned the Cavaliers.
Yeah, we did.
Evan Mobley.
That dude's pretty good.
That dude's a straight rookie of the year. That's my rookie of the year candidate.
He's going to be rookie.
Clearly he's going to win rookie of the year. That dude is a beast.
He is a beast.
Right? Not to mention Jared Allen.
Man, that dude.
Jared Allen, man, is a defensive monstrosity. The dude is straight defensive, all defense. The dude will block. The dude blocked LeBron.
Sure did.
I ain't talking about old LeBron either. Right? We got all this size, not to mention they got guard play, not to mention they got forward depth.
Darius Garland.
And the Bulls are lacking.
Kevin Love.
Therefore, the Bulls have to look at the buyout market.
Please do.
There are now discussions that Tristan Thompson might get bought out from the Pacers.
Mr. Kardashian.
Paul Millsap might get bought out from the 76ers.
Mid-range sniper.
Of course, we heard news about Ennis Freedom.
He hates LeBron.
He's now also on the buyout market now. And potentially Robin Lopez will also get bought out.
He's a twin.
By the Magics. So, not saying that those guys are potentially capable of putting us on the edge or over the edge, should I say?
I'm about to say.
But it's a whole lot better, unfortunately, than what we have currently on the roster. I agree with that. Unequivocally, without a doubt, those aforementioned names, you got to consider these guys considering what we have on the roster. And I get the reason why the Bulls didn't make any moves because, Zach is up for a contract, a supermax, which would pretty much allot for about 35% of the Bulls cap space.
That's a lot of money.
Not to mention they got to sit there and see what Patrick Williams looks like right now on the roster.
A future stud.
They got to also see, can we potentially maximize Vooch for the next couple years? Also, DeMar DeRozan. And how we know DeMar's going to actually play at his level?
They getting old.
Come next year. So we got to take full advantage of it. That's my problem. How do we know that DeMar will still be at the same level next year?
Good question, bro.
So why not be all in when everybody else has pretty much said, okay, let's capitalize upon your weaknesses. We know that you guys are slim in the front court.
Very, very slim.
So I don't really look at Enes Kanter.
Last name Freedom, bro.
I wouldn't even suggest Robin Lopez.
Nah, man.
Paul Millsap, I would give him a hard look. He's always been an undersized four-man. Old though. He's a well and capable mid-range shooter. I don't necessarily see athleticism. Nope. Or someone who can impact this on the defensive end. Nope. Which leaves us with Tristan Thompson.
Mr. Kardashian.
Granted, if he is bought out, I would highly try to target Tristan Thompson. He's also 6'9", also getting older, and is an undersized big man. But out of the four big man potential buyouts options, I will look at bringing in Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, well, makes sense.
I mean, there's no other option.
Now, there are reports about potentially bringing in
Goran Dragic.
Ayo. We got Lonzo. We got Alex. What?
I honestly don't see how that acquisition makes sense.
Not at all.
As I said before, we really need some front court big men, presence, fast, some front court depth,
athleticism
as well.
Yeah.
You guys do me a huge favor. Let me know in the comments what you guys feel as if the Bulls should actually do at this point in time. I mean, literally, the East has gotten better, and I just don't know what we're going to do at this moment in time. So please let me know. If you guys enjoy my content,
please.
I'm a bit disappointed. I really want to see something.
You disappointed.
I'm disappointed. Something that's low risk, high reward.
Jalen Smith
did get traded.
He did
to no other place than the Pacers, ironically. But you guys,
Torrey Craig,
enjoy my content.
Come on, bro.
Like button, subscribe. This is your boy Royal Perspective.
Like the channel, subscribe.
Be blessed. Peace.